Happy Halloween, everybody. It's actually the day today, and I'm really happy. I love this holiday. I'm looking at it in more of a traditional slash, um, I guess, new way. Like the Halloween parties and the costumes and all that, trick or treating. I'm really into the history of Halloween too, so I'll post a link below about a little thing you can watch on that if you're interested. And I'm wearing a mask because I wanted to talk about how costumes are a way to express part of who you are, versus just being somebody else or hiding yourself. There's a card in my Brian Froud deck called Sylvanas, and it talks about how we put on masks to show who we are, not necessarily to hide aspects of ourselves, to bring out aspects of ourselves that people may not see us as. So it's fun. It's really fun. A lot of times we'll dress up as something that's an aspect to our personality or something we would like to be it scary or powerful or pretty, like a princess. Or this year I repeated a costume for one of the first times ever, which I feel a little guilty about because I love to sew and like do the whole thing. But it's been a really busy acting season and tarot card season, obviously, too. So I went as an 1800s vampire again. Took this off. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. So be something. Post below. I want to know what you guys are going as Halloween and why you chose your costume, because I think that's fascinating. And I think mine's like fierce and the wisdom of age because it's immortal. It's like a vampire. And I also just love period costumes, so it's an excuse to wear a corset and bustle skirt and gloves and things like that. The other thing I wanted to talk about is honoring the dead. This is a time of year where the veil truly is, mediums and channels really know, the veil really does get quite thin this time of year between this side and the other side. When people have crossed over, it's much easier, at least for me, for messages to come through. I'm also seeing a lot more spirits and feeling a lot more spirits than I normally do, just walking around. They look like normal people every day. They kind of take a double take, and it's not, you realize that they're not really there, which makes it sound crazy, but other psychics can attest to this, and I'll have you guys post below too and share your experiences about the veil getting thinner. But a way that you can honor your dead at this time of year is to imagine what they would tell you if they were here today, or do something that they would appreciate. Like if my grandma Madeline were here, she passed earlier this year, she'd be telling me to be bold and go after it, go after what I want. And she'd be saying embarrassing things about how her family's so good looking. And we'd be like, shh, grandma. And she's like, well, it's true. She's very funny. She's very bold. And she would tell me not to worry about love life because I could have whoever I wanted, and then would just line up around the block to date me because that's the kind of grandma she was. And she was fierce. And I think I'm going to work on my fierceness and she was also an incredible hostess. So I'm going to try to follow in her footsteps and keep my mini bar well stocked and all my fancy teas ready to go. And also my brother gave me this, I got this in the mail today. Thank you, Drew. I love it. It's a crusette. I didn't even know what that was, even though I've been to French camp. You put vinegar in the middle and oil around the sides for like salads or for bread dipping or whatever you use it for. And Grandma and I would both love to host and have fancy little hostessy tools. So I'm going to use that soon. Thank you. And happy birthday to Christina, my very best friend. I'm the 13th of October. She's the 31st. So we're like inverted numbers and soul sisters and meant to be. So I just wanted to say happy birthday to you, Christina. And everybody have a safe and happy Halloween. Let me know what you're going as below. And be sure to subscribe. Thank you.